go.
That's perfect.
Is that better like that?
Yeah, that's ideal, thanks.
Perfect. Roger, I'm Darryl.
Hi Darryl,
Nice to meet you. How's the day been?
It's good, yeah. I did
First
this
one?
last year, so I thought, I'll come and give a wee shot of a couple of other cars. So
Nice.
nice
Oh,
to
definitely.
as well, the way.
Absolutely. So the key to this, Roger, is just be nice and smooth. Nice and smooth with your steering inputs. Just little inputs are perfect. But most of all, because it's got so much power, as we're coming out of corners, just nice and gradual in your throttle input. But I'll talk you through all of that. All your braking points, obviously in this car you need to brake quite hard. And gear changes as well. Left to go down and right to go up. You've got plenty of time, so use the first couple of laps to get used to the car, and then we'll sort of build on it from there.
That sounds good. Perfect.
Good. Foot on the brake and click the right paddle towards you. Yeah. All the road's clear. You're all good.
So do the cheesy photos here, or
Absolutely.
let's put a window down, is that one?
That's it. Yeah.
Thanks. Cheers.
There we go. Head down here and see if we can get a little bit of space for you. Up again. Yeah, you're all good. Up again. Okay, so as we come down here, you've got two cones in front of you. When you get to there, that's where you want to start to turn in. So start to turn in now. Keep it to the middle of the road. Up again. Then again, bring it over to the left. Set, and onto the brakes, and again at your two cones, we'll start to turn in. Let it run all the way to the left, use all the road. Set, and then again, start to bring it over. Nice. And then over to the blue curb, and then straight over to the right blue curb, and then let it run all the way to the left and accelerate. Good. And up a gear. Brake and down one gear, left hand up. Excellent. Off the brakes now and turn. Start to build up the speed. Yeah, on you go. And up a gear, keep it going, keep it going. Up a gear. And off the power. And brake. Down a gear. One more. That's it. Off the brakes, turn in. Then keep it to the left, accelerate. And brake and down one gear. We're just going to let the atoms pass on your right hand side. So just keep it to there. There we go. Perfect. And accelerate all the way up the hill. And up a gear. And another one. And brake. And down a gear. Set off the brakes. Good. Little touch of brakes. No, back down a gear.
More cones than I
Into
thought.
the left and accelerate. Brake hard. Off the brakes and turn. Next to the curb. Perfect. Nice in the middle of the road. Off the power now. Keep it nice and tight to the left. That's it. And then onto the brakes. Off the brakes and turn. Perfect. Set good. And start to bring it over to the right. Excellent. Your lines are perfect.
Thanks.
Set and then all the way over. There we go. And up a gear. Keep it going. These guys have seen us. They will signal when it's safe for us to go past. Down a gear. Go away as we come out this corner. Set. And on you go pass on the right. Up a gear. Good. And brake and down one gear. Brake hard. One more. Set. Off the brakes. Nice and tight. Keep it to the left. Good. And brake and down one gear. And then off the brakes and slowly start to build up your speed. Bit more, bit more. There we go. And full power on. Up a gear. And another one. And brake and down a gear. Off the brakes now. Keep it to the left. Good. That's it. And then into the right left and bring it over to the left immediately. Good. Set and then hard on the brakes. Lovely. Off the brakes. Good. And then off the power now. Get over to the left. Perfect. Hard on the brakes now. And then off the brakes and turn.
Off the power, this isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant. And then off the power. nice and tight to that white line. On you go, full power, up a gear, down again, and brake, down one, off the brakes now, nice and smooth, lovely, come to the left a bit more, that's it, and then back into the left, good, and brake hard, off the brakes, turn in, and then off the power, and just hug it nice and tight to the left, that's it, and then back on the brakes, off the brakes and turn, be gentle on the throttle coming out of here, that's it, that was better, good, and then off the power now, nice, over that blue one, over the next blue one, and power on you go, and you go, and brake, down one, good, off the brakes now, turn, just nice and gradually build up the power, and pass on the right on you go, and change up, good, off the power now, brake hard, down one gear, good, brake harder, and we're going to pass on the right, on you go, you're clear. I think they're all scared of you. Full power on you go, change up, and again, and brake, down here, remember keep it to the left as we come out, perfect, little touch of brakes, off the brakes, good, and then over to the left, good, and then brake, that's it, off the brakes, middle of the road, now off the power, stay off the power just now, good, and then back on the brakes. What kind of cars do you drive yourself?
A wee GTRS, convertible.
And then
I
off
used
the
to
power.
drive Evos and Skylines up here a long time ago.
Ah, right, okay.
Just wee trackies and that. 10, 15 years ago before they were silly money.
Up again.
This is something else, isn't it? A different level of power and
Yeah, these are
so nice to drive.
they're frighteningly quick.
Yeah.
Set it up again.
Lovely and smooth suspension, isn't it?
Yes. The suspension is somehow stiff, but also kind of comfortable. I don't know how they do it. Go brake and down again. One more. We're going to head in the pit lane this time.
Oh, superb.
Well, I'm going to say it. You are the best customer I've had all day.
Oh, thanks.
That's why I was like, he's been round here many times before.
The blind things, you know.
Well, yeah, it was like when you go through chicane, nobody knows that if you just straight line it after you get through the first part, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you've
just
got to
trust